Don't you know no fucking good? Don't you know no fucking good? We're about to have a good show, man. This gonna be great. And it's gonna be eye opening for a lot of you, man. It's going to be eye opening. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be potent because I'm gonna go more in depth into why majority of you are red pill of going your own way. I'm going in depth. Shout out to Mickey FC. Great to see you, my brother. Terrell Torrance kicked it off. Love you, Terrell. He always, I mean consistently, Terrell don't miss a beat. Love all you guys. Shout out to Mr. Jeremy Warner. All the men who support me. We got a lot of new subscribers. We got another eye-opening video for you guys. Tomorrow's video is somewhat coming from the horse's mouth, so to say. So let's get this thing started. And this video will alleviate a lot of your headaches, man. Oh, this is a live stream, excuse me. I decided to kind of go live a little early. Shout out to Mr. John Ham because I want to kind of see who would really tune in. I'm just trying to check as far as the times and see how much traffic we'll get. So today's live stream, this Sunday sermon is a little early. Next Sunday sermon might be back to 7 p.m. Right? Shout out to Mr. Jack, Mr. Reed Jones, all the moderators in the building, Boosty Coyote. Guys, we are growing. The individuals who stay with me, who stick with me, it means a lot, right? Because we got what, over 2,500 new subscribers within 1 week. He said a lot of people said that this Chicago hat is legendary. Listen, man, this Chicago hat has been a lot of places. Tomorrow's video, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys like when I go to different venues, like different areas, when I do videos? Do you guys like when I like go outside, go here, go there? Because I got a couple guys said they enjoy me going to different spots. Shout out to Mr. Dr. J VRX from Greece. He said I can cook wherever. Okay, because I've been downtown, I've been over here, I've been listen. Tomorrow's video, I'm gonna be somewhere else. All right. Somebody asked me where that windmill from the last video was. They said it was either in the Netherlands. Listen, I'm everywhere. It shows that I like to travel, I like to go different places. If I see something that's the scenery that is really right for the video, then I'll do it. Shout out to Brandon B. TJ McAvoy, just great to see you. I had uploaded a video on the Patreon, but I had to take it down because I felt that's really, I had to do other editing and everything like that. Pastor was in China. Do a drawing video. A lot of guys like when I illustrate. I got a lot of topics, a lot of things in. I was going to actually go to a classroom and actually do a video. But I got so many ideas for you guys. Man, I'm excited for 2020. Shout out to John Ham. Thank you for support. He loves the content. All the men who do enjoy me. No homo. Shout out to Cigar Face. Thank you, D, for the work you put in. Thank you, Mr. Cigar. Love you guys. Guys, it means a lot when you do support because you guys keep me motivated. You're the engine. You're the reason why I'm here and vice versa, right? Shout out to Mr. Ricky Crespo. Women are not queens. Change my mind. They would never were queens. Speaking of queens, let's get into these fucking red flags, all right? You guys gotta understand something. You keep moving around, bro. As far as on the videos or here. But anyway, this whole queen thing, let's start out with that red flag. If a woman says she's a queen or has queenie or has any sort of fucking crown in her bio or in her Facebook page, if she has any sort of crown on her social media, what she's telling you is she wants to be worshipped. Yeah, only black women usually do that shit. Now, it's some white chicks who do fuck with black guys who do that shit. But it's usually women who have this princess mentality. It's a sign of narcissism. It's usually black women, they want to be seen as queens. The crown emoji, if you see any of that on their Snapchat, red flag. She wants you to worship her. She views herself as a goddess. Shout out to, and guys, you can put more red flags of women because what needs to happen and moving forward in 2020, yes, a lot of men are probably going monk. They probably going their own way. They probably don't want to deal with women as of right now. But us men, us human beings are social creatures. So eventually, it might not be 3 years down the line. It might be 6. It might be 2 months. You will want to deal with a woman in some shape, form, or fashion. This live stream is vitally important. It's extremely important because you guys need to see the red flags so you won't keep bumping your head. Because let's keep it real. A lot of the issues that us men have dealt with, a lot of the issues that led a lot of you here, it's these red flags that I'm going to present to you in today's sermon. So the crown, number one, and this will go up on the Patreon as well. If she has a crown, I guarantee you, she is narcissistic. She wants you to worship her. She wants you to give her the world. She's looking for a beta male provider. She has a huge ego, and she will not listen to you. Right? So that's number one. And yeah, start spitting these out if you guys have any other ideas or red flags from women. If this woman has long sleeve tattoos, I told you guys, there's a lot of women that I've been noticing that have way more tattoos than men. Haven't you guys know? Some of y'all been with women who have more tattoos than you, and you wonder why she's mentally unstable. What she's telling you is she has to ink herself up, her whole body. Not to see if she has 1, 2, maybe 3 tattoos. That's kind of symbolic to her maybe sister, maybe her grandmother died and she got a little dove or something like that. But she's having full sleeves. What she's saying is she is self-medicating. She is self-medicating and she cannot deal with the rigors of life. So she must put herself through pain. She must draw on herself permanently. Shout out to Ray CX30. Yes, join the Patreon. She must draw on herself permanently to make herself feel better about different situations. Also, when a woman gets tattoos, it's usually for things that, and I noticed I done research, you guys can look this up. When a woman gets tattoos, it's for things that happened in the past to her. If you ever ask a woman, it's something that happened in the past, a memory, something that was really burnt into her brain. So she said, you know what, this thing is on my mind. I can't get rid of it. So I'm going to put it on my body to remind me of maybe what a boyfriend did. We get a lot of women who have these rape tattoos, or anybody know those semicolons or something like that? Y'all remember that it's been on the social media, but these little semicolons. Let me try to find the semicolon. Can I find it? I don't think I can find it. But these women have the semicolons for the like rape victim or something like that. Oftentimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, these bitches ain't getting raped. These women are not getting raped. They just be lying. They was drinking. They slept with a couple guys, and we all know women love the victim mentality. They need to feel like somebody, she means something to somebody. Her friends or family, so she'll put these semicolons on her wrist. Guys, you gotta go look it up on Google. When I seen that shit, I said, wow. So basically, you want to remind yourself how you got raped, or you want to show people that, hey, I was a rape victim and I survived. That's what it's about with women. Guys, I'm telling you, oftentimes these women don't get raped, and I said this before. What is the best-selling book? The best-selling book that women bought was what? "50 Shades of Grey." Thank you, Terrell. 50 Shades of Grey. We'll get to the cutting the wrist. We got so many red flags we'll get into, guys. 50 Shades of Grey was the best-selling book that women they bought. And guess what it talks about? Rape fantasies, her getting choked, smacked, punched, scratched. That's what women like. If you don't go online, or if you go online, you can look up where it says what women like. They like rape fantasies. They like getting scratched. They like being bitten. You know how many women I met? I swear to God, at least a half dozen in my life told me I like blood. Yeah, see, you as a man, you only like doggy style, pulling her hair, getting your dick sucked, and you good to go. I've met women who said they like blood. BLOOD. They like biting. Yes, they like kicking dudes in the balls. They said this, I never forget, 3 women said, oh, I like blood. They like when to bite. I said, what the heck is going on? These women are they're literally demons. This is what I tell you guys. If you dealing with a woman and this is off topic, and she ain't putting out, and she's like, oh, I don't have sex on her first night. She's lying. These bitches be biting people. They be scratching. They love all type of shit like that. Succubus they are. Guys, make sure you support the stream. If you'd like to contribute via PayPal or Cash App, I'll put the links there. We had over 500 watching. Why would you do anything that could consider evidence of rape? Guys, if I don't get to your comment, hit the super chat. I really don't. Only people comments I really see is the moderators because they lit up in blue. I got to give discernment as well as other stuff. All right. So, number 2. Oh, shit. So, what was number 1? Number 1 was tattoos. Number 2 was cutting her wrist, or I should say, wait. Number 1 was tattoos. Number 2 was, Number 2 was tattoos. Forgive me, guys. Number 1 was the queen mentality / self-harm. We can put number 2 as well as self-harm. You know what? Fuck it. Self-harm is something in its own. Number 3. A lot of men don't understand that women have this victim mentality, right? So they will cut themselves, the legs. I've met women with whole degrees in biology. I don't know if you got to tell this woman she had a master's degree in biology and she still cut her wrist. That's how you can go. It goes to show that fuck these women's forget their degrees and shit, whatever they got going on education wise. These chicks be still cutting themselves. This is number 3. Yeah, guys, if you're in the field like that. Now, a lot of guys aren't in the field, but when you start to deal with so many different women and you out there mingling, sleeping with women, doing different things, you'll run into a lot of women who have a lot of mental instability, right? So she's cutting her wrist. She's trying to get some sort of attention, and she cannot, again, handle the rigors of life. See, guys, a lot of women, they should be in the kitchen. They need to be in the kitchen. They need to be where they're supposed to be. This is why they have all these mental issues, because they're out there working and going to school and all these different things. And that's not what women are supposed to do. They cannot guide themselves. No woman can. That's why you see is when a woman has the opportunity to choose and make decisions in her life, more often than not, she's going to make stupid, dumb decisions, and she's going to require a goofy beta male down the line to save her from her stupid decisions. Right? So that's number 3, self-harm, cutting. I'd say that's the victim mentality. Listen, these women lives don't be... Guys, here's the thing. When women cut or women inflict self-harm, basically what they're saying is, I can't get my way in life, so I got to cut myself to get attention to me, to draw attention to me. That's what that is. And that's why here's the thing. I don't know many men. I don't know any man that cuts. Maybe they do. That's more feminine behavior. But the reason why women cut, somebody said drugs or medication. The reason why they self-medicate and do all these things is because they couldn't get their way. And I know those women who have this princess mentality. They're on medication. They cut their wrists. They cut their legs. The reason being is they got their way all when they was kids and they was little babies. So when they got older, they wasn't told no when they was kids. They wasn't disciplined. You can say daddy issues. So now when they get older, they feel like, okay, I don't know how to handle it. So let me cut my wrist. Let me cut my legs. Let me cut this. Let me do this different things because I don't know. Somebody told me no. Self-harm. So we got number 3, self-harm / medication. Number 4. The hair tells everything about a woman. Guys, look at her hair. That tells everything about a woman. Shout out to Boosie Coyote. If she dyes her hair all these different colors, or she cuts her hair, what she's telling you is she doesn't like her feminine identity. She's trying to get away from that. And two, she's been through so many things in life that she has to change. She feels she has to change herself. She feels she has to switch things up. When a woman changes or cuts her hair, she's telling you she's mentally unstable. She's up and down, so she has to chop and dye. I've seen women with colored purple hair like the Barney the Dinosaur store. Thank you, Lionel. Great to see you. It shows her mental instability. There's no reason why a woman should be cutting her hair. And I said this before in the previous live stream. Listen, if her hair don't go damn near to her titties, if it don't go pretty much to the middle of her back, and it's not dyed, it's not natural, dude, just smash and dash. Guys, a lot of these women on this list that I'm making today, that I'm giving you guys, shout out to Chad Tyrone, great to see you, is women who you should be just pumping and dumping. And I'm gonna bring it up again. The reason why a lot of guys have gone their own way or whatever, or took in the red pill, is because they dealt with women who had this number one queen mentality, and the list gonna be long today. Queen mentality. She had a long sleeve tattoos. She self-harm, cut her wrist, medication. She had all this crazy colored hair, right? This is the reason why a lot of men have had issues with women. Avoid these women. And if you deal with them, make sure you always stay strapped and you pump it up and toss it to the curb. So number 4, colored hair or it's cut. I actually got a video on Patreon that talks about women who cut their hair and color it, what it means in different countries. Because I forgot, specific countries. They make you cut your hair if you're a female, if you are disobedient. Yes. If you are disobedient, they make you cut your hair. Shave it all off. I forgot which country. It's on the Patreon. Guys, if you want to become a patron, make sure you become one. We got a lot of good content on there. Plus, you'll be supporting me. Shout out to Mr. Tony Martinez. I believe that's the 6th. Hey, bro, been talking to this female, reached out to me first. Now she ghosted me because I wasn't giving her enough attention. Listen, and this is another thing. It's a lot of women who, let's talk about number 5. The women who pop in and out. The attention seekers. The women who aren't consistent. The women who reach out of the blue, or you try to set something up. Shout out to Alpha Dom X, great to see you. You try to set something up and she's like, oh, hey, I'm not, you say, let's get together, hang out. And she ghosts you. And then she pops up a day or two later. Hey, how's it going? These are women who are attention seekers. They have no interest in meeting you. They have no interest in hanging out with you. They just want to suck up. Shout out to Brown Hornet. I think Brown Hornet contributed up there. Forgive me if I missed your super chat, brother Brown Hornet, 1975. These women are the narcissistic attention seekers, flaky women, women who, and these women are field. They're everywhere. Everywhere. They act like they're interested. They act like they want to talk to you. They act like they want to hang out with you. Then when you ask to hang out, they ghost you. Then they come back. Then they'll ghost you. Then it's frustrating you. I said this before and I say it again. All you gotta do is ask a woman one time. Always have this motto in life, guys. If you ask more than once, it's begging. I said this to a guy I had a conversation with a couple days ago. If you had to ask a woman or anybody for that matter more than once, they got the memo. Thank you, Mickey FC, for getting rid of him. They got the memo. They know what they're doing. It's begging. Just ask them once, hey, let's get together and hang out. If she tries to change the subject, red flag, get rid of her. Because what she's doing is undermining you. You don't beg for anybody, male or female's company, or any of that. One time. If you ask more than once, it's begging. Don't try to remind her like she forgot what you said. No. She got what you said. She just want to soak up your energy because overwhelming majority of these women are literally covert narcissists. They're vampires. They desire to eat your attention away and then discard of you. And they go from, and guys, you gotta understand, women have, just think of this. Just think of how the mind of a female. She has at least a dozen guys, at least 10 to 12, if not more guys on her phone that want to hang out with her. But she just gives guys the runaround. How mentally unstable could you actually be? You have to be literally mentally unstable for that to happen. That's the reason why they are called succubus. It's true. So number 5, we got the attention seekers, flaky women. Hey, we gonna hang out and boom, don't show up. Number 6, I've talked about a woman not having her father in the household growing up. If she doesn't have her biological father in her house, in her life, I'm talking about being raised. I'm not talking about she just met him when she graduated high school. Because you know a lot of women do that shit. They'll keep the child or children away from the biological dad all the way through the adolescent years, through middle school and high school, and then when they get 18, when she can't financially benefit from them anymore, be it via the government or another source of income, child support, what she'll do is she'll say, okay, now you can meet your daddy. Now you can meet your dad. This is what they do. So a lot of you men, and I've seen her at graduation. After you graduate high school, you see all these girls hugging their dad and crying. You're like, I'm like, what the fuck she? Like, and guess what? The mom just sitting back and looking like this. I was seeing. Some people remember graduation through high school, and they sitting there looking at, you looking like, why is she crying like that? She never seen her dad before? And then the dad in tears. You know how you hold somebody, you rock like this, like that. This is the rock that you ain't seen a motherfucker in a long time. You're like, damn, bitch, you just graduated high school. That ain't take much at all. That's because the mother hid and said all these horrible things to the daughter or the son. Your dad ain't shit. He ain't want you. And the dad just gave up. Then the dad finally gets some sort of access to her and see her. I ain't seen her in years, and she see her at graduation. You got motherfuckers crying. You're like, damn, is it that serious? The mother pushed the father away. Look out for these women. So this is number 6. If the father wasn't in the household, and so yeah, that's pretty much. The father was in the household. You got to get rid of. And a lot of you guys, your father wasn't there because your mother pushed her out. Pushed the man out. It's crazy. But that's what happens. You guys got to be alert. Because if she didn't have a father growing up, what she's going to do is she's going to undermine you. And I said this plenty of times. If you happen to have a child by her, what you think she's going to do? Oh, I don't need my daddy went there. I don't need no dad. So my kids don't need you either. That's going to have a trickle-down effect. And she's going to put that toxic sort of mindset onto you and your children. As I told you, man, if that biological father wasn't there, that's extremely key. I said this before. Listen, a mother should really only have the child from 0 to 6 years old. Once that kid able to go to kindergarten, from birth to preschool, once that kid able to go to kindergarten, that's when the biological father, a masculine presence, needs to be there to teach the child X, Y, Z. Because no child ain't gonna really need nurturing when they fucking in middle school. They need discipline, they need direction, all through elementary, middle, and high school. Period. Shout out to Mr. 67 spankadelic. Asking more than once is rejection. Exactly. Asking more than once is rejection. It's rejection and it's disrespect. No, it's not. It just goes to show she don't really like you. Somebody put the Patreon link, moderators, please. True fathers are more important parents, especially from 6 and older. So that's number 6. Guys, if you have a question as well, hit the super chat. I got too much to talk about. Y'all see we got 700 plus guys in here, 700 plus soldiers, give and take a couple of females that's watching. And I know a lot of you women are watching. I know a lot of you are watching. And it sucks to have one man up here in a fucking Chicago Bulls hat and a black V-neck giving these men all type of wisdom. That sucks, doesn't it? How one man can do this much fucking damage. Sucks. Your potential boyfriend gonna see this. He ain't gonna say, man, fuck this bitch. I'm just gonna pump and dump. It hurts a lot of women. Listen, we doing a lot of damage here. This is why I told you guys, stick here, support. This is a strong infrastructure right here. We got another video tomorrow I'm dropping, man. I'm going to another area tomorrow. Well, actually after this live stream. Going to another area. So we cooking. I'm not gonna stop. Period. It sucks, but it's facts. Number 7. And guys, if you have any other red flags, go ahead and shoot them out to me. I'll probably get to them. Possibly. If she has male friends, plus, so I can say male friends for number 7, and look at her social media, the guy she has on her social media. Now, again, if you pumping and dumping, that's whatever. But if she has a whole bunch of guys on her social media, I said this on the Facebook page. You can tell what type of men these women like by the guys who they have on social media. All the guys, if she has a whole bunch of Tyrone, Ray, Pookie looking guys that's her friends on Facebook, guess what? Those are the type of guys she likes to fuck. Those guys who are easy access. So if you happen to get in a disagreement with your woman, your wife, etc., or who your significant other, what she'll do oftentimes is she'll post a little quick status. Often, all the times it takes is this emoji. I've seen this on Facebook before. A woman posted this shit. Guess what? It was a whole bunch of dudes that responded. You okay, beautiful? I'm looking like, what the fuck? That's only emoji. Y'all see the emoji right there? That's what she put. She just put a sad emoji. All you see is a whole bunch of dudes commenting. Let me know if you need anything. A whole bunch of simps. I'm talking about Facebook, Twitter, all these different things. Because they go over to Twitter. They go over to Instagram. Yeah. Listen, there's a simp born every single day. There's a beta male born every day. It's bad on Instagram. It's bad on Facebook. It's bad on all social media platforms. Thirsty men are sick. So look at her. If she has male friends, I talked about in the previous live stream, that means she's waiting on you basically to have a little argument or disagreement so that male friend can step in and say, oh, it's okay. And she give her some dick. Listen, if a woman has male friends, she's had sex with at least a few of them. And she said, okay, I don't want to deal with you right now. And she got these thirsty guys, her male friends. Okay, yo. And they just waiting on her to pounce on her. They waiting on you to mess up. They waiting on her to say, oh, I haven't got enough attention. Or y'all two to have a disagreement, you and your girl. And now she's going to go to one of her male friends. And guess what? You got to understand. These women like to lie too. These women like to lie. They'll tell you, oh, my best friend gay. Yeah, right. They best friend not gay. They best friend is not gay. More often than not. They just tell you that so you can feel better about yourself. Listen, when it comes to a man, how to attract women, email me and let's set up a one-on-one session. Guys, if you guys have any questions, if you want a consultation with me about anything, go ahead, shoot me an email. We can set that up, get you some help. But I'm not going to, that makes no, I'm not getting all that extra stuff. If you had a question as well, hit the super chat. We had 800 plus soldiers in on a Sunday. Guys, I might start going live around 2:30, 3 p.m. every Sunday. It looked like we had a lot more people. So male friends, number 7. Or if she has a lot of guys on her Facebook or social media platform, you might as well just get rid of her. Just don't or just, guys, a lot of these women are just pump and dump material. They just fuck material. It's not, listen, a lot of men, you guys are upset because you can't turn a slut into a housewife. Dude, just enjoy the slut. Just enjoy the slut. She like to fuck around. She like to sleep around. That's what she likes. She likes to do all type of different things. Don't get mad because you can't turn her into a housewife. That's what a lot of guys, let's be honest with you. A lot of your red pill rages, you tried to turn a slut into a housewife, bro. It didn't work. And now you want to go your own way because of that. No, you just got. She played you. You didn't see the red flag. She had a fat ass. She had some good head. She had some good pussy. And now you like, well, no, it's not wrong with celibacy. I'm saying the overall majority of men who have prescribed to the red pill or going monk, a lot of guys say they feel attacked because you slept with a whore and you tried to wife her. I did, yes. Darius did right here. Me. You look, I'll say first and foremost. Y'all can see me. I can't see you all the way y'all live. I tried to wife a whore before. A couple of them. Fuck it, a few of them. I tried to wife a chick who had mental issues, who exhibited all these male friends, had all these different issues going on. And it backfired, and which led me to the red pill. And a lot of times y'all sit in red pill rage for years. It's time to acknowledge that, listen, I tried to wife a slut, and that's what happens. So that's number 7, male friends or guys on her social media platform. Shout out to Chad Tyrone. Shout out to Mr. Strength Gains. Good to see that you're still going strong for the brotherhood. Yes, I am, Strength Gains. Guys, we also got a new Twitter account that we've launched. Darius M Network. I'll get the link set up probably for the later time this week. I'm not gonna do it right now, and we will have that up and ready for you guys. Also, if you like to join the Patreon, if you missed this live stream, if you missed any other live streams, if you missed any other content, or if you just want to support me, click on the Patreon link. Support me like you support that slut every weekend when you buy them drinks. Number 8. This is key. If her female friends are not in committed relationships, meaning if you got a girl and her female friends is single, what you think gonna happen? I made a video about this. What's gonna happen is that single female friend or friends is going to try to say, you know what, I'm miserable, so girl, you should leave him. And I said this before, if your girl has any female friends, listen, that's single, she's going to encourage her to go out and be a slut. She's going to encourage her. Shout out to Lamb Hendricks. Thank you, brother, for contributing your 10 shekels. Shout out to Mr. USS Frontier. Thank you for contributing as well. Your 10 shekels to the brotherhood on this wonderful Sunday. Trust me, birds of a feather flock together. Guys, let's give you an example. If I got 3 buddies, DeAndre, Tyrone, and Ray Ray, and they all robbing and sticking people up and committing all type of burglaries and crimes, And I'm no, and people look at me like, oh, well, Darius ain't that type of guy. No, you go off. People look at you who you associate with. Excuse me. So if you associate with criminals, robbers, drug dealers, they're gonna say, well, Darius is probably one of them. Same thing with her. If she associates with sluts, whores, women who like girls' nights out and wear these little mini skirts, what you think? And y'all know women are easily influenced. Thank you. Shoot me. Brolo. Guilt by association. That's what I was looking for. Shout out to Captain Masterpiece X20. She's guilty by association. She hangs around with sluts and whores. We all know women are easily influenced by anything. So she's going to eventually go out on a weekend, go out on a Friday or Saturday, and that female friend is going to influence her and say, girl, you don't need him. Y'all know the song. She gonna be dancing. She gonna be like, she gonna look at her phone. Y'all gonna get in a little disagreement. She just gonna want some air. Right? She gonna get a couple of drinks, and then some dude, some little Chad or Ray go be in the club. Hey, what's your name? And guess what your girl gonna say? Oh, I got a boyfriend. Guess what her friend gonna say? No, she's single. You know how these bitches be. And her girlfriend gonna say, and that's how she get influenced. Well, for tonight, woo! And guess what? You chilling at home, maybe you at the gym or where you out. You faithful, easily influenced like that just because they're girlfriends. Mix some alcohol and a juice head, Tyrone or Ray, DeAndre, Miguel slide through. Guess what's gonna happen? She gonna go. I promise you. You know why? Because I've been there. Easy. Listen, when it's alcohol, when there's music and emotions in the mix, this is why a lot of guys, it's easy if you have a mouthpiece or you able to manipulate a woman's emotions and make her feel a certain way. Like this, like next level game. What'll happen is you can easily fuck that chick. Because I'm telling you, oftentimes these women are so upset and frustrated with their little boyfriends that they, go out somewhere and they're like, oh, I just want to, go out and what? She starts fucking around and talking to other dude, and boom, it happened like that. It happens like that often. I've been there. And a lot of guys with a mouthpiece, they've been there as well in those different situations. So number 8, her female friends / girls' nights outs / and being influenced. Shout out to get their heads back. They going with you. That's some good EDM you're making there. Then she tells you all these guys are telling her how not she is. Well, bye. Single chicks don't like when their friends get a man and they'll do everything they can do. Yeah. Do everything they can do to sabotage you. A lot of y'all got these, y'all done asked, so how your friends? They friends ain't no Camilla and shit. All their friends single. All their friends sleeping around and fucking around and all this stuff like that. All their friends sluts. You think she ain't gonna be a slut? Guys, what she's a hoe, she's just a hoe. Don't try to change her. Because she'll play the part eventually. She'll put on that mask for a little bit. Then after so long, she'll switch back. And it's always like that. You can never turn a hoe into a housewife. Guys, do not try it. Don't try to make it happen. Don't do none of that. Number 9. What did I tell you guys where a woman should belong? What did I tell you a woman should her place is? at home, in the kitchen. Thank you, Mr. Francis Stewart. Which means if a woman belongs in the kitchen, why in the fuck is she going on these girl trips? Why is she going way across country to Jamaica, to all these different places? She's going there for new encounters, for different dick. Listen, a lot of women are just tired of American dick. Or wherever country you live. Like I fuck with a chick. She was from Germany. She was going to UIC, University of Illinois Chicago. And she was only here for about 3 months. And guess what? She was like, yeah, I just want to enjoy the experience. Women don't go to these different countries to take pictures in. They might take a couple pictures, but then they're on the prowl for some new meat. They're on the prowl for some new meat. Sexual tourism, whole trips. That's what women do. They don't just go to these places to take pictures and eat the native food. Woo! And they eat the food and then they go sit there. No, they go in there to try out different dudes in Moscow, Russia. They weigh in fucking Australia. They fucking kangaroos. They all types of shit. They over in different states, here, there. She literally she getting her back blown out by foreigners. If a woman says she loves to travel, she basically saying, I've had enough dick in the States. I've tried all that. Now I need some new dick. I need some foreign dick. I need to get my back blown out by a guy named Boris, way over in Belgium. Right? A guy named Francois, way over in fucking in Italy. This is facts. They going to Dominican Republic getting piped down. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't plow these bitches. Listen, go right ahead. Plow these bitches down. Overseas, but the issue comes into play at what majority of you men cannot separate sex and lust from wifing a chick up. All women are sluts. She likes to sleep around. She likes to fuck around. Let her be that. That's it. Don't try to change her, because when you try to change her, you're going to frustrate yourself. You're going to find her cheating on you. She ain't going to listen. Francois from I thought it was from Italy. Anyway. She likes to try different men. Don't try to wife her. Just enjoy the slut. Enjoy smashing her. Enjoy fucking her. And keep it moving. Don't try to change her. Don't try to make her something she's not. Don't try to say, man, she look good, and well, I want to try to see if things will work out between us long term. Then she end up taking your kids. She end up taking all your money. End up leaving you. And now you fucked. He said you can't shine shit. Don't make her your girlfriend. Guys, just enjoy these sluts. A lot of men, they just can't get rid of these sluts. They say, man, I want to be with you. And you propose, you get literally, you on one kneecap downtown proposing to a slut. She done slept with 25, 30 guys. And you on one knee talking about when you marry me. How does that sound, guys? Come on now. Just smash and keep your distance and that's it. Don't associate with them. Don't try to talk about your feelings. Don't hold hands. Don't be like, don't look at her in her eyes. Don't be like, I'm feeling you. Don't do none of that. All you got to do is smash and keep it moving. That's it. Believe it or not. So you know how many men married sluts? You know how many men marry women who fucked around on them or who was a slut before, and now you sitting there like, man, well, it's my turn. She look good. And women can spot a dude who don't have that much experience. I said this too many times. If you don't have much experience with women, an attractive woman or a woman who's above average, she'll spot that. She'll spot a googly-eyed, and she'll pounce on you, get your resources, get your shekels, and be fucking another Tyrone Ray Ray on the side. Women love Tyrone and Ray Rays. Listen, don't let none of them tell you. Every single woman on this planet loves a dirty dick Rodney. every woman. And I got a video tomorrow that's going to explain it. Well, as a matter of fact, somebody else is going to explain it to you tomorrow. But you guys are going to enjoy the video. And guys, make sure you guys subscribe to all of you, man. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the little bell so you can be notified when I do drop the content. You can get it really quick. We got another quality, eye-opening video for a lot of men who might be confused. So I have to get someone else that will give you the cold, hard facts. So guys, make sure you support the stream. Donate to the Juice Fund on this wonderful Saturday. Ready for number 10? And we'll get calls at the 60-minute mark. Number 10. What does she do for work? What does she do for work? If she's a stripper, well, that's not really common like that. If that woman is a bartender, if she's a bartender, you're done for. She should be pumping up material. That's it. But the issue is you get with these women who are bartenders and they're used to interacting with a lot of different men and putting on a front to get tips and smiling, hey, oh, hi, got their titties out. So when they get to you, it's nothing. You're like a provider. They don't got to do nothing for you. To you, excuse me. If she's a bartender, do not deal with her. Strictly pump it up. That's easy. Cashier, bartender. She's used to interacting with a lot of dudes. Yeah, some dudes might say nurses, etc., but bartenders are number one. They're used to accepting a lot of money from different dudes. And I'm telling you, a lot of dudes, what they'll do, some dude that got a lot of money, he'll, slip her card and say, hey, hit me up later. She's a bartender. She's fighting for tips. That's what's going to pay her bills. Let's be honest. She don't got no other job. That bartender's going to pay her. That's going to pay her bills. So she going to say, oh, she going to think, okay, some dude gave me his card. And she going to, fuck with him for a little more than, the little average tips. She going to fuck him and some guy and who off when she's not on the clock. That's going to be all she wrote. Bartenders. She flirts for money. Listen, if she flirts for money and she's not real and genuine bartenders are not real and genuine anyway. So she flirts for money. What you think gonna happen? She gonna get to your ass and put on the same front. She's a bartender. Listen, all these women I'm telling you right now. Let's go over real quick. Number 1, she has a queen in her bio. Number 2, tattoo sleeves. Number 3, self-harm medication. Her medicating herself. Number 4, colored hair. She cuts her hair. Number 5, attention seekers, flaky women. Number 6, if the father isn't there in her life growing up, biological. Number 7, male friends or the guy she has on social media as far as her friends list. Number 8, female friends as far as being her influence. Girl nights out. Number 9, if she travels. Number 10, if she is a bartender. We got more for you guys this Sunday. Call the show 630-618-7110. Go ahead. I'm not going to kill you. Nurse had a trick to go to school that stays in them. Uber driver females too. Nah, we can't. We ain't about to nitpick all these damn jobs. It's too much. We'll be here all day. We're talking about the chick that's the main slut at a specific job. Cut hair means she is lazy. Shout out to Mr. Paul Lang. Damn, nobody want to call the show. We had 800 plus people watch it. I can continue to preach. Y'all know me. Oh, shit. Guys, make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel, Darius Media Network. I'll put the link up. Takes 2 seconds to click. Come on back. Backup channel. Plus, I drop some things on there on occasion. Shout out to Mr. Magic Mark. So again, go ahead, click the link, subscribe. Let me ask you guys a question, and be honest. It's Sunday. How many of you guys have taken women out this weekend? Be honest. How many of y'all took women out this weekend and paid your hard-earned bread? What's your name, man? Talk to us. Where you from? Call the show, 630-618-7110. Let's be honest. How many of y'all paid this? Y'all went out this weekend and paid for a bitch. Not chances are you got nothing in return. I always tell you guys, sex is an equal exchange. Even men paying for sex. Like, I understand you want to pay for the prostitute, get over with, but I always got this thing like, dude, sex is an equal exchange. She's getting pleasure and the money from you and the meals. Hey, brother dear, should I ask her about her ex? Did I make that video? If you got flaked on anything, damn, am I that frightening? Pretty much ran and bought groceries off his word. There is no predator and prey, whatever. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from, brother?
Hey, Gary, how you doing, man?
Wonderful.
This is Paul. Yeah, man. I'm getting sick of so fucking long, man. It's crazy. But you know, I had a girl. I just took her. I'm a truck driver, so it's fucking me up. You know, so I took her home today, and yeah, I definitely spent some money on her. But I've been listening and trying not to, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, I gotta change, bro.
You said so you're a truck driver. How old are you, brother?
Okay, I'm 42, man.
You're
I'm
42.
42. I got the mama and the father.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So you got the mother and father. You're 42 years old. You're a single man. I take it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so she basically, how did you meet this woman?
Okay, I met her. I met her at a truck stop. You know, didn't know too much about her. And then, I started learning more about her. The more I started, talking to her and stuff.
So question, and I want to know how truckers,
Okay.
How do truckers? You don't have to say your name. I don't want you to incriminate yourself. But how do truckers?
Right.
Well, I think you already said your name. Well, fuck it. We'll call you Tyrone. So Tyrone, how do you meet a truck? So when you go to these rest stops, right? These oases, are there women already there?
Yeah, like, okay, say a girl, she worked there, like a clerk, or she might be coming in the store, buying some food or something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see the, like, hookers and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's like played out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And these women, so do they approach your truck or?
Okay. Now, I get out the truck, I go in the store, and I might see somebody, and I'll be like, okay, I try to size them up, do a cold approach, and that's what I got to stop doing too. And but yeah, get a cold approach and get a number and go from there. You know what I mean?
Okay. And when you got the woman's number, so how much did you pay? Did you pay this?
Okay, the last 2 weeks. This week was about $300. So, you know, she ain't really doing nothing, like she's not really working. That's another thing too I've been noticing. You know, I gotta start dealing with, you know, not be so long as just deal with women that's working and stuff, you know, instead of the ones that's not working. But yeah, so I put it in charge, kicked it, you know, we chill, but it wasn't like, you know, she was sucking my dick and stuff like that, you know, I smashed, but you know what I mean, you know, like, you know, she's on it and shit. And yesterday she's ready to go back home. I guess she wanted to catch up with her other dude, right? So I just dropped her off, and you know, and it's another story to this girl.
Well,
She
well,
had like a
well,
you know, background.
okay, well. Nevertheless, we care less about.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so the past 2 weeks, you
Okay.
spent $300 on this woman. Now, was it one payment, and as far as one get together, one session, or was it multiple
Nah,
sessions?
just okay. Nah, like just buying food, you know, drinks. Actually, it was probably like $1,000. Going to the casino, spending about about 5, 6 in the casino. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not working. You know what I mean? Trying to treat her like a gentleman. You know, but not get nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I'll be better off not treating the girl bad, but just not trying to break bread. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
okay. Let's kind of map this whole thing out. For
Okay.
starters, are you a patron to my? Are you a $10 patron at
I
all?
think, nah, I'm not. I'm like $1 pay. I need to, you know, all that money I'm spending on the girl, you know, I need to, you know, go there and upgrade.
So let me ask you.
and,
So
know,
let me ask you a question,
no,
bro.
I check
Let me
it out.
ask you a question,
Go
brother
ahead, bro.
Tyrone. Who's more valuable in your eyes, me or that slut? Be honest.
You, man, like, you know,
So
like
wait,
my
Tyrone,
Tyrone.
shut up. If I'm more valuable than that slut, why not support me like you support that slut? And this goes for all you men. We give you life changing advice on here, and you guys break bread on these random sluts who could care less about you. But when it comes time to support men like myself or other content creators who really care about your life, well-being, and growth, you guys are tight with it. So let's continue with this whole thing, Tyrone. And so now this particular woman, you said you spent about $1,000. Well, was this over months or years, or was this like a week?
Within the 2 weeks.
So you spent
3 weeks.
So in 3 weeks you spent $1,000 on this particular.
Right. And it's the background with this woman. I almost went to jail because of her. And you know, I've been knowing her about a year. But yeah, man, she, you know, like I said, she got like 2 felonies. You know, beautiful ass woman, but it's kind of masculine and shit. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, man.
Okay, so is she black, white, Hispanic? What is she?
Black, man.
Somebody said that's 10 years on Patreon for literally. Somebody did the math. Shout out to Mr. Booster Coyote. Now, brother Tyrone, you spent $1,000 on this one within the 3 weeks. You took it to the casino, bought her food, etc., etc. And you, how many times did you have sex with this particular woman?
Oh, sex. Until yesterday and Saturday. Until Saturday, sex was cool. Like, you know, I picked up Thursday, and we banged from Thursday to Friday. Then she shut it down Saturday.
Okay.
Now,
One second.
I'm sorry, go ahead, brother.
So in the 3 weeks that you've spent $1,000 on this woman, how many sex sessions did you have? Like 1, 2, 3?
About 5.
So about 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so about 5 sex sessions with this woman. Now, did you use condoms every time, or was it unprotected sometimes?
Nah.
Be honest.
Nah, I fucked up. Dude, you know college, man. I mean, you know, yeah, I didn't fucking use no condoms. She like 20. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't use any condoms on this particular slut?
Right, nah, I didn't, man.
Why?
Because, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, clean, like, it's like, girl is fucking gorgeous, man, but, she's got a mean-ass attitude.
You said she's gorgeous?
And, yeah, she look good, man, but, you know, but she just kind of fucked up, like not working and attitude and shit. Yeah, man. Like, she was locked up. She was in jail and shit, and,
What did she go to jail for?
man for stabbing two people, like he did 2 times. So I definitely like don't need to be messing with her no more. Like we just hooked back up a year later. You know, she tried to place a rape charge on me. Like it was great. And
You
we
think?
hooked back up a year later. Yeah, but like I like, I'm trying my hardest to go another direction and think about
Well, here's the
stuff,
thing.
man. And
The next direction you can go, instead of breaking bread on this slut that you did how many weeks ago you spent money on her?
we just hooked back up in November. So between November and now, I said, it's about 1,000.
Okay, so about 1,000.
1,800.
So about 1,000. Well, Mr. Tyrone, we're gonna call you to the floor. Shout out to Mr. Crouch for contributing his 30 shekels. Thank you, brother Crouch. Love you, man, for supporting. So, brother Crouch, we haven't did this in a while, probably since a year ago. But moderators, press 1. Make yourselves known. Moderators, please. We're gonna call Mr. Crouch to the carpet. Again, Mr. Tyrone, not Mr. Crouch, excuse me. We're gonna call brother Tyrone to the carpet. So, brother Tyrone, we haven't did this in a while, but we need to start bringing this back to save men like yourself. Now, you spent $40, or excuse me, not $40, $1,000 on a slut within a 3-week span. She's 40 years old, which means she's past her prime in looks. She might look good to you, but she's trash. She has a couple felonies, and she really couldn't do much for you other than bust a nut. So she got over on you, and you probably thought it was a good deal. Yeah. Now, brother Tyrone, how much do you think me giving you this advice is worth in comparison to her?
Your advice is way better. Changed my life. Just kind of, straighten me up where I can.
So, brother Tyrone, if I've changed your life, what should be the form of payment? However much, if I've changed your life in comparison to that slut?
Definitely that $1,000. That should be easy.
Well, we're not going to charge your arm and a leg. We're not going to charge your arm and a leg, but I am the judge. The moderators are the jury. What should be his form of payment, guys? Because brother Tyrone, you have to compensate something. There has to be something.
Yeah, it got to be.
Because it's actually. Do you feel bad for that? For doing this stuff?
Man, I don't feel bad like paying my dues. But
no, for the woman, for the woman that you spent it on. I'm not saying me. I'm saying, do you feel bad for the woman?
Like I kind of don't, cause it's fucked up, man.
Why don't you feel bad for paying her for?
Man, it's like, cause I done got a little older and shit. I don't want to say I'm settling down, but it's like it's fucked up, man. It's like I know she could put my life in jeopardy, man. Like one of them, she could put, kind of fuck my shit up, man. She called my job last year, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't want to say I'm divine and, I'm a better person, but
here's the thing. Here's the thing, brother Tyrone. We're gonna help you out a little more. Your payment for today should be, moderators. Again, I'm not the judge. I'm just the judge. I'm not the jury. They tell me what to do. So this is kind of out of my hands. Say it again.
I think I'm not prepared.
How much?
Probably more than that, but
we're not.
I got 200 in my account. I get paid Friday.
Well, brother Tyrone, here's what we'll do for you today. We got a lot moderators. It said 100 been settled. Chad Tyrone says 100. We're gonna average this out for brother Tyrone on the line. He's a truck driver, and
I can sign up to one of them Patreons when we get off the phone.
Mike Will says 100. Well,
on the $50 Patreon a month.
Well, here's the thing, brother Tyrone. The moderators are going easy on you. I don't go easy on individuals like this, but I'm glad you called, and we're gonna set you straight. So here's the 3 things I want you to do. I want you to email me so we can set up a consultation, and we can get you the help that you need, because I want to help you so you won't go down this route anymore. Okay?
Okay.
That's number 1. So I'm gonna put my email in there. and we can set something up. Number two, you're gonna become a patron for $10 a month. Okay, after this, or however, pick whatever tier you desire.
Okay.
Number three, the payment for today's shall be, or for today's simping shall be. It's not gonna be like the slut that you gave her. Guys, let's say 200 shekels.
200.
That's going to be your form of payment. And again, remember, this is going towards your consultation because it's more so to help you out in your life. So, Brother Tyrone, pick a form of payment. Again, I'm just the judge. They're the jury. They tell me what to do. 200.
I'm writing it down. Can they tell me the 3 things I need to do again?
200 it is. So you're gonna email me. We can set up a consultation to get you some help. Number 2, you become a patron for $10 a month, or you'll choose another tier you desire.
Right.
And number 3, 200 shekels for the brotherhood. Case closed. Oh, that was just a little brush. If you guys want to know the sound, so it did sound like a little a Judge Mallet. Guys, this will go on the Patreon as well. This live stream, if you missed any of it. Case closed, Brother Tyrone. We here to help you. We're waiting on you. He said a juice box again. Yes, this is the trademark. This actually has 30% less sugar. Case closed. But yeah, a lot of you guys got to understand, these individuals, a lot of men that are watching right now, they're going through a lot of different issues in life, just like Brother Tyrone was on the phone. I care more about helping you, men, getting out of the shitty rut that you're in, as opposed to bashing you. I could have said, man, you stupid, you, what the fuck? I could have did all that. But sometimes you need to break things down for an individual to understand, because a lot of individuals, men, think that, well, what I'm doing for this random woman, it's all fine, but it's really not. Right? It's really not fine. Shout out to Aqua Dragon 88. Great to see you, brother. It's really not fine. It's a detriment to your life. Sipping is a disease. And we are here to eradicate the simping, moving forward into end of the new year 2019 and moving to 2020. All right. If you'd like a one-on-one consultation with me, guys, shoot me an email. Just get you some help. Don't wait to the last minute, because it could do real damage to your life over time. Some of you are in situations right now that you really need genuine help. You know, and it's urgent that you get in contact with me. Now, if you don't, that's on you. As my father used to say, he said, Darius, son, you can have it your way, just like Burger King. Yes, sir. Darius, should I break up with the girlfriend because I'll go to the army for a year? Birds of a feather father. So let's get back to the meat of the sermon. That little time left. We ended off on number 10, her being a bartender. Darius' consultation was the best I've had. He makes things super clear and has things simplified, I believe. Symptomizes, if that's a word. Shout out to Mr. Quantum System. Yes, of course. That's what I'm here for. What's your name? Talk to where you from?
Mississippi. This is Brother Lewis.
Talk a lot louder for us, please. Talk loud for us.
Oh yeah, this is Brother Lewis.
Oh, how's it going, Brother Lewis?
Pretty good, Mr. Darius. Man, Mr. Darius, I need your advice on something, and if I did the right thing. So this happened like a week or two ago. This chick, man, I went to school with her and whatnot, right? So, me and her, we've been messing around on and off and whatnot. Now, this woman is bisexual. And this chick will only call me up whenever she needs some dick.
And talk really loud. You gotta have to really talk loud. We got 700 plus guys in here. They need to hear
Okay. Can you hear me now?
you. Yes, perfect.
Okay, so yeah, I will call her up, but she'll call me up every time when she needs, her nut and whatnot. And so I had told her straight up, I was like, yo, look, if you ain't really trying to actually get serious with this man, don't call me. So my partner was like, nah, man, you can just keep on. So I'm like, bro, look, catching a nut is good and all, but man, what am I getting out of this woman though? I'm not getting no money out of her. I'm not getting no type of advice out of her. I'm just getting sex out of her. And after a while, that gets boring. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So, was I right to cut off?
Well, no, you weren't right to cut her off. Guys, see, men, we only view women as we don't view them as an asset a lot of the times. We just say, okay, she has good sex, she sucks good dick, well, I'll keep her around. In 2020, guys, if you're dealing with women, you need to say, okay, what is she doing for me? These women have jobs, these women have degrees and careers. Listen, they can start breaking bread on you. None of this sugar and shit. They can start putting in effort financially. They can start doing things for you. So my brother, if these women are just giving you sex, 'cause a lot of women just think they can get by with that. They think just, okay, you know what, I'm just going to, there's the Patreon link. Somebody wanted it. Guys, become a patron, join the Patreon, support me if you appreciate the content. But they think they can just get by with blowjobs and swallow your nut. And a lot of guys, they just really don't care about anything else. But guys, if these women are not either helping you get resources or they're not helping you with furthering your career or your business, if that woman is just around you can just bust a nut and down her throat, she's really just draining your life source. You can really get the nut out like that, to be honest with you. Sex is just not enough. It's in 2020, it's not enough at all. These women need to start demanding more for them. So you did right with that woman. You said she's bisexual as well.
Yeah, and then she was previously in a relationship with a guy, and she was moving in with him. So when I first came over to her house, I noticed the damn fucking bedroom door was closed. So it was broken down. So I told her, I was like, yo, what's up with your door? She's like, oh, my ex, he broke down the door. I was like, well, did he have to break the door half? She was like, oh, well, we got to fight. So I didn't really think nothing of it. I'm like, okay.
All right, well.
Yeah, when they got to fighting, I guess they broke the bedroom door in half.
Okay, well, hey, now you know this is a lesson to be learned. If she's not bringing anything tangible to your life, and it can't be like sex and I'm just a loyal girl. Like I see somebody say, well, if she's loyal, keep her around. No, I don't need no just loyal. Yeah, you loyal in front of me, but when you gone, you doing something else. I need to know that you really into it. And I actually got a video I'm gonna put up about how to know if a woman really is into you, if she really wants you, and she's down for you. So I got a video down put up, if not this week, probably next week. But a lot of men need to know. Just a woman saying, "Oh, she's loyal. She's drained my dick. She sucked my dick." Dude, she just loyal because she's in front of you and she's sucking your dick and swallowing your load, and you like, "Oh man, this is amazing. I got a good woman. She don't know how to cook. She don't know how to do any of that." So we got a very impactful video. Thank you for calling, brother. I'm glad you got rid of her. And remember, if she's not benefiting you, take away the sex and the blowjobs. If she's not adding to your life, buying you cereal, if she's not saying, "Hey, I'm on the way. You need something to eat," you gotta get rid of her.
I appreciate that, Mr. B.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Love you.
One.
We need to start upgrading, guys. Shout out to Mr. Boosted Coyote Juice Fund, bro. Thank you, Boosted. One of the pillars. A lot of guys think, okay, just because she's attractive, that's not enough, guys. That's not enough. A little something for the Juice Fund. Love you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Mike Will, another pillar. Thank you, Mike. We have to level up. We have to do more. We have to start demanding more. Not just from women, but out of life. We're not going in 2020 with this whole passive mindset of thinking sex is just enough. Oh, she's so good dick. That's enough, man. That's all I need. And that's why these women never want to do better. You need to start making these bitches go to the gym. You got to start walking around. I talked about tracking her steps. You need to start really doing things. not just showing up. Call the show 630-618-7110. I talked about tracking the steps and breaking out the scale. She has to hit a deadline. If she gets over a certain weight, you got to get rid of her. Period. Massive superhood, spinsterhood also will be things as more men get red pill thanks to peak Me Too false allegations. I agree. What's your name? Tell us where you're from, brother.
There is.
Yes.
Hey, it's good, man.
How's it going?
Talk. I appreciate everything you do.
Hey, talk. Hey, you kind of break it up in a little bit in the back. Could you talk a lot louder for us, brother?
Okay, how about this? Is that?
Louder for the subscribers. I can hear you somewhat, but they have to hear you as well.
Okay, so check this out. I just want to say this. One of the biggest lessons I learned when it comes to dealing with these women is that if we ignore the advice of you guys, we suffer for it. Even when we try to, like, you know what? All right, Gary, I understand where you're coming from, but, you know, I think she still can be loyal. Maybe I can try to wipe. No. You see the princess tattooed on her, the nasty attitude, all the guys want to, you know, try to get at her on social media. You know, you can't, everything that you pointed out, you cannot overlook these things. You will pay for it. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm 39 years old. I've learned the hard way many fucking times. So I want to thank you and everybody like you doing what you do because, you know, sometimes you got to hear the shit over and over for it to really sink in.
Exactly, man. And that's the only thing I'm here for. So guys, so stop bumping in because I've been down that route. I've been down that road of fucking with these goofy chicks and then all these red flags. I just try to bypass them. Like, well, she look good, the pussy good, the head good, so I'll try to wife her and make her my girl. And it always backfires, man. It's a lot of guys on social media, on YouTube. If y'all don't like my black ass, listen to me. It's other guys on YouTube, on these different platforms and groups. They're talking about red flags and different things to help all you guys out, right?
You know, real quick, when you say this before I go, I was talking to a chick, and you know what's so funny? Like, I was trying to show her, like, you know, why we do the things we do, why the MGTOW movement is so strong and stuff like that. And she started giving me her personal opinions about things, and I don't want to go too much into detail, but suffice to say, everything she was saying, she was just proving us God's work right. Why exactly we should do the things we do. She's like, for example, like, if you get on a dating website, she said that she's on there looking for love and stuff like that, but yet the guys who also say, yeah, I'm looking for something long-term serious, she would set that guy like, you know, oh my God, what's wrong with him? Is he fucking desperate? But the guy who's talking about, you know, look, I just want to hook up and we're going to have fun. That's the guy she gravitates for, even though her ass is on it and talking about he's looking for love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. They just walk in contradictions.
Man, that's the female. Like I told the other guy, the guy asked me in the consultation, he said, Darius, why are women like this? I said, listen, ask the man above, ask the higher power. I didn't create these bitches. They are who they are, man, you know?
Gary, would you say that female nature is flawed in your opinion? I think so. I know
yes.
A lot of people think no.
And the reason why let's get into that, brother. And could you talk louder for us? We won't keep you on the line a little longer.
Yeah, sure.
If you have the time.
Do you think female nature is flawed? Do you think so?
Yes, and the reason being is these selfishness of the female is absolutely disgusting. That's number one for me. Like,
right.
I understand that. I told a guy yesterday, like, you guys, the reason why guys have red pill rage is because they are upset that women wouldn't do the same thing for them that they do for them. So they wouldn't have the same compassion. They're flaky. They wishy-washy. They all these different things. Yes, female nature are flawed. Yes, I accept the fact that they're like this, but I can't change it. But the narcissism, the craziness, the mental instability, I don't think that's healthy for any man. You know?
Right. Absolutely. I think every female's a narcissist, to tell you the truth.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. It's I try to look at it like I make videos to try to get you guys to understand women's psychology of why they do the things they do. But then when you really try to break it down, you're like, why it doesn't make any sense. Like I got a video I'm putting out tomorrow for you brothers you could really watch. And it's really going to tell you the mental state of the female and why they choose the guys they choose. It's just it blows my mind. But the only thing you can really do is say, you know what, I accept it. I'll accept it, but I don't really accept the fuckery that they dish it out. And you got to roll with it, you know?
Right. All right. Thanks very much, Darius. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Take care, man. Love you. You know, life is selfish, but I mean, women are absolutely just selfish. They're victimhood. I mean, as female nature flawed, I would say yes and no. The reason I would say yes because the things they do, just the nature of them. It's just, Jesus Christ. It's like, what the in the fuck? But the thing about it is, in 2019 and 2020 moving forward, the government and everybody enables women's nature to run rampant. That's the fucked up part. Like way back when, before women were able to vote, they couldn't do the shit that they do, make these false allegations and lie and manipulate, put jobs on child support that ain't even take kids away. Everything above the sun, everything in nature. It's just like they weren't allowed to do any of this. Now they're enabled and they're encouraged. Good job, girl. Secure that bag. It's like they were always like this. Now everybody, the media is encouraging the female to act out of line, to do all these goofy, crazy shit. And it's a lot of men that said, listen, man, this has gone too far, man. I can't handle it. A lot of men are choosing to either pump and dump, live a bachelor life, or you know, keeping a distance. It's really sad. I don't blame any men who just want to have something with a woman casually and not have nothing long term or start a family. I don't blame no man for that. Hey, that's a smart route. Talk about Lizzo, bro. Hit the super chat. I have seen women beat up children and elderly. Then the next moment they pretend to be saints. Yeah, guys, this whole, and I was gonna get into this. There might be a whole nother live stream because you know what, I'm gonna talk about that in a whole nother live stream because I see a lot of elderly women, or not elderly, well, women beating up like elderly in nursing homes and shit. Like it's been so many fucking you know, cameras set up in these nursing homes where you see these women punching these residents and like getting their legs and throwing them and pinching their skin. That's all females. That's what women do. They have this you think they're nurturing, but they're really deep down they're not. They have this sick innate thing where they abuse kids, putting kids in a microwave, in the oven. I mean, I know a couple guys who got DCFS called on them multiple times because they baby mama didn't want them to see their child. So they said, "Hey, my baby mama got on DCFS and called, hey, my son's father or daughter's father, they molested him or it, and then the father couldn't see their child for I don't know how many days, weeks, months, and he just gave up." That's the female using child protective services to falsely accuse a biological father from seeing a child. That's the female, cold-hearted. I don't blame no man for, but you can't stand the red pill rage. I don't blame no man for saying, you know what, man, I'm sticking and moving. I'm smashing and moving. I'm gone. That's some cold stuff. That's the female. Shout out to, we got a brother here who dropped a 100 red bomb. Mr. Paul Lang, he said, partial payment for Tyrone. Who else is going to put the other payment up? Thank you, brother Paul Lang. I appreciate you, man. Tyrone, where you at? Who else is going to cover Tyrone's partial payment? Again, thank you, Mr. Lang. And the women, they are deep down. Like if they're not regulated, if a female is not regulated, controlled, she will run rampant. She will lose her shit. She will do this. She will do that. She will kill kids. You know what I mean? Like, why is there an influx of women killing kids, right? Why is there an influx of women beating elderly in the nursing homes, CNAs and nurses choking people? Why do I keep seeing these? There was a big bust. Y'all, I think y'all can go and look it up online. This woman was holding some kids behind a wall. Literally holding a whole bunch of kids behind a plaster wall at a daycare center. This is crazy, man. Yeah, go look it up. I watched it like a couple days ago. It's a woman held I forget how many kids in the behind a wall. Y'all can type it in. It'll come up. And she owned a lot of different nursing homes. She's from California. She got shut down in California. Now she came to another state. I forgot which state. And now she's she got busted. She holding kids behind a wall, man. It's like women are supposed to be these nurturing creatures. I don't see men having sex with underage girls at their school. That's all females doing this shit. Women are all doing this crazy shit. Like, matter of fact, I haven't even seen in years a male teacher, because you know why? Males really don't even be teaching. It's usually females because they can trust the female to I should say nurture and take care of children, right? But that's far from the truth. These women are having sex with 14, 15-year-old boys. But then they say, where are the good men gone? And they sleeping with these 16-year-old boys on a basketball team, sending I got so many shit that's saved. It's like, man, they having I seen, matter of fact, let me try to pull it up. Woman having a drunk orgy. Like, oh, I was drunk, and the reason being is I didn't know what I was doing. She got her students drunk, like 3 of her students drunk, and she was drunk. But guess what? She fucked these underage boys, and she got probation. Teaching scandals is on the rise. Guess what? It's gonna keep happening until women start getting life in prison. Once you give one woman life, guess what? That's when women say, okay, you know, I'm done with this. They ain't gonna try it. But there's no repercussions. And I always tell you guys, if you're dealing with women, there has to be fear of loss. You got to tell this woman, listen, I'm gonna leave you if you do this. Some of y'all give these women so much security. You like, you know, it's okay, baby. We gonna work through it. No, we ain't working through shit. I'm gonna tell you what I want out of you. I'm gonna tell you what I expect. And if you cross that line, if you're doing stupid shit, I'm going. I'm packing my shit. I'm out of here. Or excuse me, you out of here, out of my life. Right? That's what needs to happen with these women. There has to be fear of loss and repercussion. If there isn't, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to act out, sleep with kids. It's just sad, man. Too many teachers sleeping with boys. Wow, right. And these teachers are attractive for the most part. And they marry these teachers to be married. And these husbands, these cuck-ass husbands, he's sticking by their fucking side. On some loser-ass beta shit. Sticking by their side, staying with them, and they getting smashed by these boys on a soccer team. Married women and engaged women always flirt with me. Yeah. That's why I tell you guys, the more y'all try to wife these chicks, the worse it's gonna get, man. Dude, all you gotta do is stick and move. If you want to go monk, I understand. But all you gotta do is stick and move, smash gone, smash it. Like you guys, this is the year of the Bachelor. This is the perfect time. These women sleeping with everybody. Like, women have no conscience. They'll sleep with this dude, that dude, all types of dudes. Every dude. They'll sleep with your brother. They'll sleep with your dad if they can't. They all sluts. But don't get upset about it. Just accept that they're sluts. Accept that these women aren't long-term material. I mean, if they qualify anything on this list, this 10 things, accept that you're not long-term material. Guess what? Just pump and dump. That's no big deal. That's it. Don't get upset. Don't get like, man. Accept it. Acceptance is freedom. Shout out to Mr. Joe Smith. Any quick ways to get over a girl you broke up with? 1 second, brother. He said, any quick ways to get over a girl you broke up with? Yeah. Go fuck another chick.
Yeah, hello?
1 second, brother. That's what you need to do. Go fuck another chick. If you want to get over your girlfriend or somebody that bitch that fucking left your ass, what you need to do is one, you need to email me. But in all seriousness, just go fuck another chick and get in the gym and block her on everything. That's really what you need to do. All right. What's your name, man? Talk to me where you from.
Hey, what's up, D-Man? This is Q, man. I'm from St. Louis, man.
How's it going, Q?
I'm all right, man. I just been listening to your work, man, and I didn't think I was going to be able to talk to you, bro. So, shit, a lot of things I've been wanting to say and all that.
Why you think that? Why you think you won't be able to talk to me?
Well, just calling and, getting a hold of you. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people want to call and speak their piece and all that. But I just been listening, man, and I got to give it to you, man. It's crazy because I came about all this game and stuff probably like a year ago. And throughout my life, man, I kind of been knowing the things that y'all been talking about, but I never, it's kind of like you out and you know how that you got talent in street ball, but you don't know how to really know how to technically do a Euro step. So when I see you and AMS and all that talk, it kind of makes me feel like, oh, well, shit, this is a real thing going on. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, once you get informed with the knowledge of what's going on and you go on social media, you start to really see a whole different aspect of it. You like, damn, like, this is really happening. It just be like the comment section, right? Dude be on there. It could be, a girl can be like, you know what, I hate dudes. All their dicks need to be cut off. It's going to be that one some little bitch on there that's going to be like, you know what, I think you're right. We're just dogs and we just don't. And you be like, damn, like, can't you take up for us? I hate to see the dudes on here that take up for these women that degrade us. They're laughing at us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, bro? They're laughing at us, and these dudes thinking by sitting, brown nosing or kissing our ass, they think in their mind, oh, she's gonna give me an inbox, or she's gonna let me sleep with her, or she's gonna like me. No, dummy. She's laughing at us. They're laughing at us. And then when you understand the game and you understand how this works, and you try to, speak up for us, they hate that. And a lot of the guys don't understand, and I'm like, you don't understand. I'm not sitting up here trying to attack these women. I'm just giving information that we need to hear. Right. And they hate that.
Right.
So.
Right. See, a lot of guys, they think that giving this information out and having channels like this and posting stuff about tips on how to help men deal with women or a woman's nature, they think that, oh, because you tell guys about that, you hate women. It's like, no, I want to see men not go through the same shit that I've been through. I want to see men not be thirsty beta males. I want to see every man, because simping is destroying the relations between men and women. This is why a 300-pound, 400-pound female named Lizzo is thinking she the shit, because of simps.
Talk about it.
So I don't want to see men. I want to see men have standards. I'm not telling men you should totally disregard women. If you want to, awesome. I support you in that. But men need to say, you know what? I need to have some standards. If that bitch ain't 130 pounds, if she break over 140, listen, you got to go. I want men to have standards, just like these women have these insane standards. Had these crazy standards and shit. Only thing men want is a woman who's in shape, who's feminine, who shuts the fuck up, amongst a few things. But men need to know their value. They need to have standards. They need to know what to look out for, because the modern day woman is a leech. She's out to destroy your life, and men need to know red flags. Anything else, brother?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to speak. And then it was the thing that it was kind of, I wanted to really say this to you. I remember the one line you did, and you was like, it's crazy that these girls go for the guys that are uneducated. They don't even graduate high school and all that. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, babe. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I am that guy. And the crazy part about it is, the girls, the bitches are telling me about guys that got their own. They're telling me about it. They know where I stand, but they're telling me about these guys that are good and they want something with them. And I'm like, well, I ain't got shit to offer you. You know what I'm saying? But some dick and good conversation. And these motherfuckers is willing to give me a chance. They're willing to give me the chance, but yet and they're telling me about a guy that's actually really coming home to them. And it's crazy. And I'm like, well, I was that guy with my ex. You know what I'm saying? And look where I'm at. So obviously don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do y'all really want? You can't sit up here and say, well, I want a guy who's going to come home and do this and that. But then when you get it, then it's all of a sudden like, well, it's boring. Now I want Dirty Dick Tyrone. Now I'm going to push him away because I resent him. And then it's like you get on social media and complain about these same guys to the guy that's actually trying to do right by you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
It is, man. It is. It's wild. And that's the female. That's why another caller from New York, we talked, he said, how female nature is flawed. That's a flaw. To want something that's not good for you and totally disregard. Now, women they can do whatever they want, can choose whatever they want. But to totally disregard a good quality man and say, you know what, I want to deal with a guy who's dysfunctional, he's abusive, he don't drive, he don't got his license, he don't got no job, he fucked my friend, he fucked my sister, he don't got no like that's why I say female nature is flawed. Like it's wild. Now again, they can choose who they want to, but I have no sympathy for women who get done dirty by a Dirty Dick Tyrone or supporting a man in prison. You know, I don't have any sympathy. But thanks for calling, brother. Love you. Won't take more calls.
Man, I appreciate your time, B, man. I appreciate you, man. Salute to you, man. Anybody watching, man, subscribe to the man. Subscribe to the Patreon. I salute to you, man. I hope they don't be trying to flag your shit, man, because there's another going on here, and I don't know if you feel a way about me saying other bloggers' names on, but there's another guy on here. They take his stuff down all the time, man. I hope that don't happen to you, brother. Yeah,
we don't give nobody else no clout, but the channel is safe and secure. Again, we got a backup channel, guys, Darius Media Network as well. We also post content on there on occasion. But yeah, we still here. We stand. We growing. We not going nowhere. Thanks, brother.
Appreciate you, D.
What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from?
Hey, what's going on, Darius? Juan from LA, man. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. I hope everybody's well. It's definitely been a good show, brother. So I appreciate that, man. It's been a really informative, good show. A lot of value there. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the viewers. But I felt that call in, brother, because there's been some. You guys have been talking about some interesting topics. The last caller, great subject. Caller before that, great subject. I think we all are in a world of hurt when it comes to women. I really do, brother. You know, I was having a conversation. The whole bar scene, that's really not for me anymore, but every now and then I pop into a bar, have a pint with a buddy, and what have you. 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting in a bar with a buddy, and, we got into talking about some red pill stuff, et cetera. So to make a long story short, a woman happens to walk up to me, just out of the say, oh, well, you must have been, you must have been hurt, by a woman. And I thought that was kind of funny because you're fucking right, lady. You're fucking right, we've been hurt. Which is why, and we all have, which is why we're on this journey. So you're damn right. We've been fucking hurt. And I'm glad as a young man in my 30s, I'll be 34 next month. Mm-hmm. I'm glad as a young man in my early 30s that I've been down a lot of these roads so I can put myself in a position like you to educate these young brothers and the older ones alike. Because a lot of people think that this has, all this is going on has to do with age. It's got nothing to do with age. I don't care if you're 18, 80, I don't care what age you are, all men are in a world of hurt, period. And all women are as well. I mean, when you talk about the black woman, you're talking about a woman that's pretty much almost completely destroyed. It's kind of crazy, when we think about it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But it's just insane, man. It really is, D.
It is. It's wild, man. Thanks for calling, Brother Juan. I appreciate you. Keep your head up.
Hey,
man.
no problem, man.
We all in this together.